Welcome to Gameqraft, bringing games to life. In the final levels of Half-Life, after you are teleported to Zen, you encounter a multitude of different looking creatures. One of the final bosses is the Gonarch. Later on we figured out it was a contraction of Gonad and Monarch, which is fitting because as the original artist tried to design the creatures, the intent was to make them fearful by adding a hint of sexuality, but not in a pleasing way. The Papercraft itself is made from cardstock that is laminated in paper. While the earlier games were much simpler than today's games as far as polygon count, by looking at the model itself you can see there are still hundreds of faces on it. The Gonarch is one of the very powerful bosses you face, and it is the mother of headcrabs. Not only does it spit toxic material at you, as you're fighting it, it also gives birth to various baby headcrabs, not like the ones you encounter earlier in the game, but much smaller and quicker ones. While they don't do much damage, they are much harder to hit and see. Zen is a unique world of exploring, and you find quickly that it's not a friendly world, it's a bizarre world where you never know, you can't anticipate what's out to get you. While the Gonarch is a much larger model, you would think it would be easier to craft, but if you look closely at the fine detail, such as the spires on its legs, the fine details makes it much harder to craft the larger models like these. Say on a simpler model, that would have a lower polygon count. At the point the player entered Zen through the game, the entire aesthetic of the game completely changed. And you could see some of the other creatures next to the Gonarch scaled in size, like if you've seen some of the previous Quake videos from Gameqraft, how the larger bosses and monsters were scaled in size, the fungus plants that you'll see that whack you throughout Zen. The Gonarch both resembles fungus and mushroom, much like the rest of the theme you see in Zen. In fact, the Gonarch's lair is decorated in fungus. You telling me I'm recording?
The Gonarch might even teabag you. Like he
might even teabag you.
Yeah, I'm like comprehending how many hours.
The Joe might teabag you.
These fuckers took.
What?
Hey, shut up! Everybody, shut up! Subscribe to us to get our future videos and updates. We have several more Half-Life videos up and coming, and as well as other games that you'll be interested in seeing. Also, if you want to support us on our Patreon, our link is in the description. And please help us bring games to life.